Hello again, GM Sam here, Journey in Gaming. Wanted to show some of the other stuff that I got from Origins Game Fair this past week, week of the June 21st, 2023. These items were from Skeleton Key. They're a company that does some really cool stuff. Dossier decks and Arcane Scrollworks. I have 3 of the decks here. I'm gonna show you how these works, but first I want to show you this because this is really cool. So what they did was they took the spells. So this is looks like Vampiric Touch. Yep, Vampire Bat touching somebody's body and then drawing life from it. And then you have the scroll. Excuse me. You have the different text for the spell, so that way the player can look at it and is it Inferno, is it Abyssal, whatever. And then the back, really cool art here. So that's that. And then this one is Raise Dead, so you have a dead person here. And what's cool about this, check this out, they actually line up. So it's kind of they kind of did this kind of stuff and lined them up, so you can put them together, as part of a pair. So it's really very cool. And again, nice runic text, and then on the back more blood. So that's kind of cool. This one is Moonbeam. Center a little bit. That's Moonbeam. That's really nice druid spell. I really love this art. And look at the back of that. Nice little blood spatter, but there's the moon, canine, just blasting down on those nasty werewolves. This is Counterspell, yeah. So really nice. I love that. Look at that art, amazing. Back has these little diagrams. You can barely see it on the video, but there is some diagrams there, circles and triangles. Really nice. I mean, look at that art. It's nice. I'll have a link in the description for this company. This one right here is Disguise Self. So you see how right here person's changing the body. It's really nice. Little eyes, a lot letting you know it's an illusion spell. And then here, basically designating illusions, so that's kind of cool. This one is invisibility, so you can't see them, so that eyeball can't see them. Again, the text, this art here, very nice, well done. Look at that, very well done. And the parchment, it's thick, it's really nice. This, I believe, is Cone of Cold. So you have the cold blast. This is Wall of Ice. Okay. Move this one for now. Put it here. And this is a part of this, but it's part of a diagram. So here's what I'm going to do. Oops, wrong side. Sorry. I'm going to do this. So check that out. Isn't that really cool, right? Well, watch this. It's a map. It's actually a map. Have it backwards? Yeah. Have it backwards. It's a treasure map. Now, I used this today at Origins for the kids game that I run. They were over in Sasserine, and they were heading to the cove to take on the pirates, and I needed to do a side quest because one of our players wasn't there. And I picked this up for the whole set, all 80 spells. It's $800. It's not cheap. Each of these are $11 each, so it's kind of expensive, but I think it's cool as handouts. Put it out there. My players really enjoyed it, and I like putting things or using props even on my online games just to show them. This one, this last one here, you see all that? Well, it's entangled. Druid spell. So there you go, kind of cool. The vines coming up, nature symbol. So they have a lot of very cool stuff. So I'll show you. Um, it's Skeleton Key Games. There's their URL, and there's some of their products, and they have a lot of cool stuff. And you can order online, whichever spells you want. They also have products for Morph.org, some of the spells for that game. So if you want to do that. Now, the other product they have are those decks you see down here. These right here, and I'm going to show you how these work. This is pretty cool. So I was able to pick up caverns, dungeons, and forests. I'm going to show you how it works with the forest. So you actually have three parts of the deck. So so you shuffle each deck. You create, and then you can just repeat. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, all right. So natural. This is the natural part of the deck. There. Then you have denizens. Second, something got messed up. Denizens. And then you have mystical, so different effects and things that are going on. So I'll take this natural deck, I'll shuffle it, okay, put it down, and I'll read these for you. Do that. Shuffle this. And you have a denizen. Shuffle this. You have mystical. So what the natural deck says, acoustic. The force seems to amplify even the slightest down. Dexterity stealth checks have disadvantage. So, it's kind of hard to move around in this forest. So, when you're down there and those dinosaurs, you're trying to hide from dinosaurs, not working. You're in that little waterfall area, or not a waterfall area, a little valley has big echo as you move around. The denizen berries. A number of identical berry bushes in this forest have vastly different effects. After a day of successful foraging, a group of adventurers will find 1d6 berries. Roll 1d6 below to determine the effects of the berries. Recover a hit point, which is 1. 1 through 6, recover a hit point. Take a hit point of damage. Recover 3 hit points. Blind condition for 10 minutes, 2d10 minutes. Careful of the berries you eat. 5, recover 5 hit points, and 6, poison condition for 1d4 hours. So 4 and 6 are kind of bad. So yeah, be careful. And the mystical one, vitiating curse. Injured things do not heal within the forest. It is a place of death. When a spell that could cause a creature to gain hit points is cast, roll 1d6 on the table below. Ooh. The spell fails. The spell slot is lost, and the target takes 1d6 necrotic. Ouch. The spell fails and the spell slot is lost. The spell fails, but the spell slot is not lost. The spell is successful. So 3 through 6, nothing bad happens. 3 through 5, nothing happens. 6 it succeeds. 1 and 2, nothing happens. So you're going through an area, there's dinosaurs, you're trying to stealth, they can hear you. Uh-oh. You're while you're down there, you're hungry, you eat some berries. Good things could happen, bad things could happen. Say somebody gets hurt, and it's like, oh, you know what, I'm going to heal you. Then they go to heal you, and instead they do 1d6 damage. So it's pretty cool, the decks. They're, they different things going on. They have decks for NPCs. They have decks for merchants. So they have different things. Another thing that came in the beginning of the deck is they have appearance, traits, and story hook. I'm wondering if this is just a sample. So for story hook, oh no, this is part of the. Okay. Oh, I see. This is just to give you a story hook. So basically a mini adventure. So you have Death and Deforestation, Bare Naked, and Matrice Brago. And I'm not going to spoil it. for those of you that want to use it for your players. But there you go. These are really nice. I did use the dungeons as well. Came in very handy. So something, I'm trying to branch out to use different tools. And sometimes I want to use a different tool because like I have the GM critical and the player critical and the critical miss things decks that I got from a Kickstarter a couple years ago. Mike, who was able to help me with that, but it was nice. But again, I wanted to vary out and carrying big books of tables and I'm an analog guy. I like my books. So these decks are easier to carry than a big book and a bunch of tables, even though I have my big DM book, which I'll show you guys one day. Thanks to the Lazy Dungeon Master was able to, with his videos, I was able to put that together. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Link to me. Like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.